We're gonna go check out this thing. I'm gonna throw a truck on here just so you kind of get perspective. This is kind of the main feature here. Kind of starts, everything kind of starts this way, wraps, you know, down and through. 2 ladders. At some of the highest points, you get up to about 6 feet, 5 feet, somewhere in that ballpark. Here, this is a good spot. This is one of the higher spots here. And we'll walk back and show you where it goes. There's the truck. Definitely dual width for an SCX-10 anyways. Kind of do a quick pan back to show you. Forget the total length on it, but it took me about a week to do this. Me and my oldest busted it out. Anyways, that will lead us. Next area off of the ladders is the minor tank trap. Minor tank trap is under construction. We're definitely going to make it a major tank trap before this G6. Little rock cluster. Couple of line options there. Keep it simple. Then a little mad dash. Now this gets into the beginning of Moab here. So as you can tell, Moab started out as just that back there. Now we've got a little bit more added throughout all this. We'll kind of check out a couple of the options. Drops down a little bit in there, stays level throughout here. Multiple options to get up on to Moab there. Tunnel's approximately 12-14 feet, somewhere like that, straight. Little rocks in and out, makes the exits kind of fuzzy. Let me give you a little depth perception here. Let me throw a truck up on the top of this. Doable line, by the way, where the truck is set. So, I don't know how tall it is exactly, 6 feet, 8 feet, somewhere in that ballpark. That was a whole family project. Anyways, for those who've been here, seen a lot of jumps, some burnout. It's been well loved. Again, for those that have seen this, this has been a little bit of work in progress. Here's this rear end here. A lot of multiple line options. Definitely trying to keep it scale with 1.5s, 1.9s, 2.2s. Make it fun for a little bit of everyone. Cleaned up, made the exit of the tunnel a little bit cooler. Coming off Moab, you get down into the broken, deserted highway, if you want to call it that. That then dumps down into the Thunder Tree Root Tunnel. Hopefully you have a low CG. Stock SCX-10 makes it through. You got a light bar or something like that. You got to pick your line wisely. Otherwise, there's bypasses. Once you get through all that, this is my next in-progress build, which it will be done by the time everything's out here with the massive corner. There's going to be some Moab style stuff to finish out this, cap the end of the corner, and finish all that. Let me throw a truck up here just to kind of give you depth perception. I'll walk out to the corner. So there's the truck. Hold on, hopefully I don't fall. Again, it'll be a mad dash, all hands on deck to finish this out, but that corner will be cool. And it leads all down multiple lines. I'm not going to go through them all. All kinds of stuff through there. We got, this is the old rock garden for most of the guys that have been out to this track. This is kind of where it all started, I guess you could say. And then this is kind of where we're at. Now once we come out of the rock garden, this comes into my first water feature. I call it the scale divide. Either people play in water or they don't. But this will be full approximately 4.5 to 5 inches deep at its depth. Approximately 30 feet, 25, 30 feet, something like that at its length. Scale river. Now, again, a lot of this stuff will be cleaned up, but there is a complete, we'll call that the 1.5 bypass. There's also the 2.2 and 1.9 hill climb bypass. So again, I do have water here, but I've also designed everything to have a bypass, so if guys don't want to dunk their truck, it's fine. We'll make a bypass option and still have fun. Anyways, we're going to keep walking down this. I'll check out the rest of this. Most of all of this has been here since the beginning, so we'll just kind of do a quick overview. Again, the super low CG tunnel, that is a tunnel. Multiple line options down through off this point hill here. You got like a little tarmac valley, rock hump hill there, little grass valley deal goes down in there. Again, like I said, you know, most of this is kind of a project deal. Plan on doing a multiplex kind of dirt hill clump here. At first it was all wood. The wood's kind of taking a beating and stuff. I figure I could use as a good skeleton to kind of dirt case all this and maybe do something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyways, all this runs into my other ponds, which right now, these are kind of my natural fill ponds. You know, sterilite tote, stupid simple. I'll let them fill up with rain. If they're full, maybe they're about 3 inches. But most of the time they're like this. And well, let's see here. I think this is the only one with water, and it's, oh, I don't know, half a fingernail deep. All of these are also filled up with sand, so this is just more of a little different texture kind of idea. And again, multiple ideas to go past it. Throw this truck down so you can see it. Easy, easy. So either you go through the rain, water, or you pass it. No big deal. All of them you can bypass. More simple stuff. Horsepower hill. Still under construction, as you can tell. Need about 5 or 10 more yards of concrete on this one. The other horsepower hill needs about 20-25 more yards of concrete. It should be done. Let me throw a truck up here so you can get some scale of it. Multiple lanes. This will again be all opened up pretty come comp season. Rock option all the way through. Anyways, let me back up here. Ooh, big rock. Kind of get an idea. It's a better part of 2 years in the making. Perimeters, the whole acre property I have out here. This kind of leads into the next scale cool item that definitely probably needs some more love than it does. Down into the scale garage. It's taken some beatings, but the old Hoy Fab crawler's still on there. Looks like we still got the Back40RC banner still on there. Oh, we got, oh yeah, some of the Awesome Action RC banners. This was my restricted area, so before I lost it off the corner there, I just tucked it behind the banner. Used to have a set of elk horns on there, but I think my dog needed to eat it more than I needed it, so those are gone. Outside of that, we run into the next, more of a driver obstacle, and that's where you gotta bend over scoliosis. We got some rock hops all throughout all this slick leaf here. Keep it interesting. Oh, not only that, but the neighbor's dog will blow your freaking heart rate too, so it's kind of cool. There we go. We'll do a little fast forward, fast forward. So all that's kind of a speed hop thing. Bend over, check it out. The other thing I wanted to mention about this real quick, I'll throw the truck there. For whatever reason, if bending over to look at your truck might oppose you, if bending over to look at your truck might disgrace you from doing it, we can run over here like this, exit spots. We'll make some options through all of that. That leads me into the next little rock garden valley area. Again, if you've seen any of the other videos, mass expansion to this area as well. Kind of walk right through the middle of it all. Quick overview. Another tunnel. Wheel speed area. This leads me into my next under construction area. The concrete bypass. Definitely needs some love, and it will get it before this G6. Quick little simple line for now. Definitely going to make it about twice as wide as what it is. Stop it probably about in the same length. As you can tell, that's probably, I don't know, a good 40 or 50 feet. I'll widen it up a little bit. Maybe add some depth with some more concrete chunks and what have you. That'll be fun. Then we come into the next swamp dog water area. These are my mud pits. Now, these ones I also let natural fill up, so at the time being this front one's the only one that has water. I'll set a truck down in here. So as you can see, it's half a tire width in there. Or tire height rather, sorry. So if you don't want to get wet, go slow. This is the only one that's going to be non-bypassable. I don't know, maybe in the time I'll build a bypass up that way or something. But right now, as it stands, that's the only way you're going to even get your tires wet, if you so choose. Aside of that, this one's another natural fill. Sand bottom, so it absorbs a lot. It's not even got anything in it. Corner, simple. Run